Hello again and welcome back to Messing with Resin. These moulds in front of me I purchased from Temu. They are Resin Fidget spinner moulds and you get the pieces as well to make them spin. So I wanted to try them out. I wasn't sure how much resin each one would take. So I mixed up 21 ml of resin and then I divided it between these four colours, can't count. And yeah, so we're going to see, make a nice transparent rainbow one because it's alcohol ink. And if you're wondering what I'm spritzing, it's my isopropyl alcohol because it gets rid of bubbles good, and it's a new mould and I don't really want to use my clicky lighter. So I'm just going to go ahead and just pour in the resin in different parts of the mould. And it didn't occur to me that when I first started pouring and I did 2 pink, 2 blue and then 2 red, I only had one section left for the yellow. So then I just randomly just poured the yellow in around the mould. It's hard to explain because you can't really see it, but there's like a little rim on each part of let's call it a sun petal. So I do go around that before I add any more resin with a cocktail stick, just to make sure no bubbles are clinging to it. But my resin has been sitting there for about 5 minutes, so I'm not expecting many bubbles. So because each colour's different, I need to wipe off that cocktail stick so I don't merge the colours together. And then I'm just going to carry on and add the resin until it is flat. I don't want to overfill the mould because obviously I've got to add the spinner attachments. And then we'll see roughly how much resin we have left, and then I can work out roughly what each mould takes. So just coming up to that last blue little petal, sun, whatever you want to call it, and then we'll give it another spritz. And then just carry on pouring the resin. And I don't mind if the colours merge together because they'll just make different colours, purple, green and orange. And like I said, I mixed this with alcohol ink so they will be transparent. And I am noticing I will have a bit of resin left. Not sure if it will be enough to fill another one of the moulds. So that is that one finished there. A couple of final spritzes. A little bit of cleanup there. And that's that one done. And then I just decided to add a couple of bit more drops of the pink. And yeah. And then a little bit more blue. It is so hard doing a voiceover. I did this a couple of days ago and I couldn't exactly remember. Bad that, but is what it is. And another spritz of isopropyl alcohol. Then I brought in this mould, and this mould, in each of the 4 corners, it has like, well, you can see as I pour the resin in, I don't know if you can make out, each 4 corners has got like a little dip in it. I was originally planning on just filling all 4 corners with the colour, and then I was going to let that dry and then fill it with white. So then you just have like the little triangle corners. But watch what happens when I spritz the old isopropyl alcohol. Just making sure all of those corners are filled. And a little, I mean, it's off camera because, well, a bit off camera because I wasn't planning on doing this. And then I spritz the isopropyl alcohol, and can you see the colours flooding? So then I just thought, well, why not pour each of the colours in the corners? And the 21ml was enough for these 2 moulds. So that's nice to know that they don't use a lot of resin. So yeah, so then we just finished this one, and then I mixed up off camera another 21ml of resin, and I filled in the other 2 fidget spinner shaker moulds, because this come as a set of 4. So I've done those ones off camera and you can see them there. And now it's time for the reveal. 21ml wasn't exactly enough to fill this one, so I did back it with a little bit of clear. But you can see that that's come out gorgeous, and it's got a nice pattern in it as well. In a way, I'm glad that the colours merged in this one, and I didn't finish it with white because I love the way this one looks too. This one is one of my favourites because the colours haven't merged as much in each of these segments. So that is gorgeous. And here is the first one that I did. And you'll see what I mean about the pattern on it. If you can see that, it's like a sunshiny flower. And then you just add the bearing bit in the middle and the white bits either side, and pop and spin. I did have a bit of difficulty getting those middles in. I have heard people say that it's best to put the middle ball bearing part in when the resin is not completely soft but not completely rock hard. So, but other than that, you can see they're absolutely gorgeous. Spinny spin spin. And yeah, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye.